Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a sweat-proof makeup tutorial on this look right here. This look, I promise you, is like something that I would wear if I really want to go full beat glam face outside in the summer or spring when it's really hot and I know that my makeup won't just like completely melt off like I'm Cruella de Vil or something. So this look is really bronzy, really highlighty, and kind of a very neutral look, similar to what I would do all the time, but just really sweat proof. This look is also perfect for oily skin girls like myself, because I know sometimes, especially like last summer and summers where I didn't really know much about makeup, like I would see a whole lot of separation in my makeup and I was like, well, why is this happening? Maybe it's too hot and I shouldn't wear makeup. It's totally fine to wear makeup. Just know which products work out in the sun for you and which really stay put to your face. So without further ado, let's get on to the sweat-proof makeup tutorial. Forever Step 1 Skin. So we're going to start off by priming the skin, and if you're going to wear any kind of sweat-proof makeup, you're going to go outside and it's super hot outside, girl, you need a primer. If you're oily skin, I would stay away from like hydrating products just because I feel like it would make your foundation or whatever you have on a little bit more slippery and make it easier to kind of like melt off. So for my primer, I'm going to be using my favorite primer ever, and this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the smoothing one. Yeah, the smoothing primer. And this I just kind of like to put as if it was like war paint or something. I would rather let my skin breathe with no foundation at all than to put like a really light foundation. So if I really want to beat my face in the summer, I just showed you the most dirty ass beauty blender ever. If I am going to wear foundation in the summer, best believe I'm going to wear a medium to full coverage foundation that's just gonna last. For my foundation, I'm gonna be mixing two because they do different things and I love the way they both work together. So I'm gonna be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation because it is really lightweight, but it does have medium to full coverage. I'm gonna be mixing it with the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil Free Foundation just because it gives a really nice luminous dewy look. And if you're super oily, I would say to definitely put a matte primer in the places that you get the most oily, so that way your makeup does stay put throughout the day. I'm going to be correcting my under eye circles with the Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector. You guys know this is like a holy grail for me. I'm literally running so low you don't even know. I'm just going to pat this in just like that. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade 08 Warm Light Medium. I know I get a lot of questions about what shade I use in this concealer, so that's the shade. What I really love about the Estee Lauder Double Wear products is that they last super long on the skin, so that way, like, you know this concealer is not going anywhere, especially if you set it, girl, you are set for life. To set my under eye and the places that I get oily, which is pretty much my T-zone, I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Powder and the Morphe M334 brush. I did mention this in a favorites not too long ago, and this is honestly like my favorite way to set my under eye and parts of my face. Like, you really want to make sure that you set your foundation or any type of makeup that you put on your face, especially if it's like a liquid or a cream, because you don't want your face to be slipping and sliding everywhere. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using something super minimalistic, so I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro Original Palette. My favorite way to prime my eyelids is by first going in with a matte primer, and this is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I've been using this ever since I started my channel. I do have super oily eyelids, so I do need to kind of like mattify them before I put any kind of base or any kind of shadow on my eyelids, because it will crease if I don't. And I like to go in with any kind of base. Recently I've been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, and I use the shade 2.0, and it is super thick. So what I like to do is just take it with my ring finger, place it on the cap, and then apply it to my eyelids. I'm going to take the same brush that I set my under eye and take the shade Cream in the Lorac palette and just set my eyelids. For my crease or transition shade, I'm going to take the Bdellium Tools 776 blending brush in the shade, I don't know what I want to go with. I'm gonna go with the shade Mauve. I'm really gonna work this into my crease. So like using back and forth windshield wiper motions. I feel like that's the best way to dispense like all the product onto the crease. Now for your shimmer shadows, because you do want them to last all day, I love to go in with a glitter eyeshadow primer, and this is the Sephora brand one. I've used this, I don't even know how many times I've used this in every single like eye look that I do or any get ready with me. And this is supposed to last 24 hours. I don't think it lasts 24 hours, but it definitely does hold up way longer than your shimmer eyeshadows would just by itself or like alone on your lids. So I'm just going to pat that all over the lid or wherever you're going to place the shimmer shadow. And this is really going to make sure your shadows do not crease or like run off your lids. And the shade that I'm going to take from the palette is this one right here, and it's called Light Bronze. I like to just take these with my finger just because I feel like the pigmentation is there a whole lot more than when you apply with a brush. I'm going to go back with my blending brush and just give it another blend. And that's pretty much it for the eye look. I don't feel like I would go outside with like a super smoky eye if it's the summertime and I'm just going to like the park or the pool or something. Not that I would even wear makeup to the pool, but you know what I mean. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Inglot number 77 Black Gel Liner. You guys know, like, I'm pretty sure everyone raves about this. This shit is so budget proof. I'm going to use this Makeup Geek bent eyeliner brush. This is the first time that I use this. I would usually use a eyeliner brush or like a really angled brush. I swear to God, like, your eyeliner is not going anywhere. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this brush. For lashes, I'm going to be using the new Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. The Better Than Sex mascara, the like original regular one, this is actually the first time I opened it too. The regular one is so bomb. It's amazing. It's my holy grail mascara. I don't like any other mascara other than that one, so hopefully this one is a whole lot better, because with the original I would notice that it would flake a lot, or like if I put it on my lower lashes and it touched my cheek, like that was it was over. I know for a lot of people, when you think of like smudge proof or sweat proof, you don't really go in with falsies, but because I'm extra like that, I'm also gonna go in with falsies. For lashes, I'm gonna be using the Salon Perfect 615s. I feel like everyone raves about these lashes and they're super inexpensive. I find mine in Walmart. For lash glue, I would advise you guys to use either the House of Lashes adhesive. I can't find mine right now and I'm not about to go on a hunt for it. Or the Revlon one. It has like a black top. I've heard that one is also really great. But for right now, I'm just going to use the Ardell. But if you do really want your lashes to stay put, use one of those, because I promise you, your lashes will not be flying away anywhere. Okay. For brows, everyone knows that the secret is Anastasia Dipbrow. I use mine in the shade medium brown. And I'm just going to use my Anastasia number 7 brush. It comes with a spoolie and an angled brush. So I'm going to just put that on my brush. And then all I'm going to do is just fill these suckers in. They are like so hairy. I don't even want to talk about it right now. Like, I need to get my eyebrows done so bad. They're just hairy monsters right now. They're just not good, okay? For bronzer, I'm going to be using my favorite bronzer ever, and it lasts pretty long on my face. And this is the Laura Mercier Ritual Bronzer. I'm going to be using a Bdellium 990 brush. Alexis definitely put me onto this brush, and it's perfection, I'm telling you. I'm going to dust this everywhere. My temples, I kind of went a little hard there. Yeah. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, just because it does last really long and it's a really nice pinky nude shade. I'm just going to dust this really lightly on right above where I placed the bronzer and a little bit on the apples of my cheek. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Benefit What's Up highlighter. I've had this like little sample size forever, and it's lasted me so long. For highlight, you really do want to highlight first with a cream product and then set it with a powder, because it will last a whole lot longer, and I promise you it is sweat proof. I'm just gonna add this to the tops of my cheek with my ring finger and then blend it out with my middle, kind of like dragging it onto my blush, bridge of my nose, a little bit of the tip, my cupid's bow. And like I said, you want to set that with the powder, and I'm going to be using this new Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in, I believe is, Precious Petals. I feel like everyone's been on the hunt for these, and I did buy mine on eBay because I literally could not find it anywhere. And I think I paid about like 10 or 12 bucks, which isn't bad. I'd pay like 20 for it. I'd pay even like 40 for it because it's that good. Like, do y'all see this glow? Oh, I can't. Oh, and I'm applying that with a Morphe M501. I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes using the waterproof Better Than Sex mascara. For my lips, I'm going to be applying a liquid lipstick, and this one is Candy K by Kylie Cosmetics. I absolutely love this color. It just, oh my god, it's so perfect. It's like the perfect spring and summer color. And I know a lot of people don't want to get into the hype of these, but I will tell you guys this. This is really the most amazing and comfortable liquid lipstick formula I've ever tried. Like, and that's a huge statement because I own tons of liquid lipsticks, but none are these comfortable. So that pretty much concludes my sweat proof makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.